What's good, YouTube? What's good? What's good? What's good? So today's video is brought to you by Q and L. I'm just playing. It's not. It's not brought to you by. It's not brought to you by Q and L. But I really like this shirt. I was gonna get Ronda number 9 because I saw Ronda number 9 as well on TeePublic. If you want to get this shirt or any other shirt, just go to teepublic.com. They do mugs, they do socks, they do phone cases. Uh, obviously they do T-shirts in any color you want. You could get it in the back. You could get this picture in the back and in the front as well. So it's a pretty cool website that my homeboy showed me. Toomey as well. Toomey is not really a bad app as well. But I just wanted to let y'all get a view of it, If I can sit up real good. It's all wrinkly and stuff. As you can see, Let me, that's better. I have to hold it up because it's a little bit wrinkled. But you see like different, pictures of Cuban doll. That's her in the middle. That's her right there. That's her right there. That's her right there. You know what I'm saying? And this just says Cuban doll right there. So yeah. So I'm gonna get one not get one, but I'm planning on getting another one. But this time it's gonna be Ronda number 9. But I'll let y'all know when I get it. But anyways, man, today's video is brought to you by nobody. But for real, this video is about the New York Giants taking out the Arizona Cardinals, and just a little preview. I will put the link in the description box down below. Just a little preview, So let's get it.
Arizona Cardinals at home week 2, welcoming in the New York Giants. Both teams winless. The Giants
I just thought about that. New York Giants are going back to Arizona since they won it all back in 2008. New York Giants are going back to the scene of the crime, which obviously there's nobody on that team from that 2008 season. Except for the owner, if you want to throw in the owner. But obviously.
However, akin to one you'd expect to see at the college level, not the NFL.
Wanye Thomas right through the pack, and that was an easy block. And can you believe it? After it started so picture perfectly for the New York Giants.
And I believe that game is a 4. I believe that game is a 4 o'clock game as well. Yeah. 4:05 or 4:15. Look at Barkley's face. Barkley's like, what the hell? Look at Barkley's face. Barkley's face is like, what the hell did I got myself into? Oh, man.
Laid into that bully kid in the house. Wow. Week 1 was a debacle for the G-men with a capital bacle. But it's one game, right? And so long as they aren't behind by 83 at the end of the first, they can lean on their best offensive weapon this week, Saquon Barkley.
He is a nightmare to try and tackle if you're one of those defensive backs.
Barkley ran for 51
12
yards,
attempts for 51 yards. That's not going to get it done.
Due to watching the Cowboys blow by them on the score.
You don't think Arizona watched the film too? Teams watch films, buddy. People. Teams watch film. Whether you're not even if you're going up against, well, yeah, I mean, if you're going up against Arizona Cardinals, I'm pretty sure the Cardinals did their homework as well. Probably watch tape on what the Cowboys did, but I don't think it's going to be raining, so, I don't think rain did a factor because, Dak missed 2 wide open touchdowns. One he overthrew CeeDee Lamb, and the other one, I think his third string tight end just didn't catch it. So, that score would have been lopsided. That score shouldn't even be 40 to nothing. It should have been like at least, plus the missed field goals that they did, it was probably like 40, I'll probably say like 47-0, to be honest with you. But you know, it is what it is.
Scoreboard like Roadrunner did to Wiley.
It's a run for Barkley and a stop. Good opening as Barkley.
Yeah, they had that one good first drive, and then after that,
Jones face held their own against Washington's runners in Week 1. Not that the Commanders are an elite run team, but 3.3 a carry on 28 attempts.
see, hold on. Rush defense Week 1, 20 attempts, 92 yards, 3.3 yards per carry, touchdown. Jesus Christ! Look at this. Look how many yards the Arizona Cardinals gave up. Rush defense Week 1, 28 attempts, 92 yards, 3.3 yards per carry, and a touchdown. Saquon Barkley is like licking his chops right now.
Commanders are an elite run team, but 3.3 a carry on 28 attempts isn't too shabby.
So Robinson, good shot, penetrating by Kevin Strong.
Arizona would love to put New York in passing situations, at least based
Or
on...
maybe I read that wrong.
First, their own pass rush pressured Sam Howell over 50% of his attempts. Billy Joel can tell you what that means.
Shotgun snap to Howell.
Wow, and it was also raining in that game too. That's crazy. I didn't even know it was raining because I didn't get to see this game. The game that I saw was the Vikings and the Buccaneers, and what was the other game that I saw? Oh, the Jaguars and the Colts. So I didn't even get to see this game. But it was raining in that game too. And the Commanders still won. So rain had no factor to do with it, to be honest with you.
Linebacker Dennis Garden, 2 sacks. The team, forget Sam Adams, they practiced.
Yeah, and Arizona was 9th. Arizona was ranked 9th last year in sacks. So, I mean, for the fact that they had 6 sacks.
Under pressure, he's going to go down. Dennis Garden.
Compare that with the Giants last week playing Oprah to Dallas defenders.
Stepping
You get a
stone.
sack, you get a sack, and you get a sack. Jones came down 7
Oh no, that was a good
times.
analogy.
Jones, touchdown.
You get a call. You get a call.
So Jones comes into this game with his pockets full of dimes. No TDs, 2 INTs, rating in the low 30s. Tight end Darren Waller, wide receiver Darius.
That's borderline bust.
None
That's right
cracked
there.
40 yards.
It's just been kind of
Oh yeah, one catch by Hyatt. He juggled it
You
and
didn't even mention
didn't touch
Jalen
it.
Wyatt. Yeah, sometimes you don't get mentioned until you actually do something. Will any of these guys be able to do something against the Cardinals secondary? Arizona held Terry McLaurin, Jahan Dotson, and Curtis Samuel. Tight end Logan Thomas all in check. Picked Sam Howell off once, held him to a sub-80 rating.
People want to say the Arizona Cardinals are tanking.
trying to take a shot. Wobbly pass is picked off.
Jonathan Gannon is a defensive guy, so them being tougher on this front isn't crazy.
You know what's funny? Giants fans think that, yeah, we got Isaiah Hodgins or we got Isaiah Simmons from the Cardinals, right? There's a reason why Arizona let him go. There's a reason why. They wouldn't have let him go if, I mean, I don't know if he's a locker room cancer. I don't know what he is, to be honest with you, because he plays so many different positions. So it's kind of like Jabril Peppers all over again. You know, when Jabril Peppers was coming out of college, oh, he was a punt return, he was a cornerback, he was this, he was that. You know, and he went to the Browns and they didn't really exercise his potential. And then we traded Odell Beckham Jr. and a few first picks for him. And in return, we got Jabril Peppers, who didn't really do anything when he was here neither. You know, so, I mean.
Crazy, and neither is thinking a defense that allowed an offense to crack a 40 wasn't as bad as it seems. But the Giants' defense didn't really give up 40. The Cardinals' offense will be looking across at a secondary that held Dak Prescott to a low 70s rate, just 143 passing yards, only 6 yards per attempt.
It's going to be Deontay.
And Dak did his job. To be honest with you, as fair, as stupid as that might sound, Dak did his job. The only thing Dak did was just manage the game. That's it. When you have I'm not gonna say elite, but when you have a solid, good defense like the Cowboys, Because you have to be consistent to be great, right? You have to be like the Legion of Boom, right? Which I don't think no defense in this generation is ever going to surpass. But, you know, if they can keep this core intact, then they might probably surpass them. But, what I was saying before, yeah, Dak didn't have to do so much because he has a great defense. When you have a great defense, you don't need to do too much. Now, obviously, you know, scoring touchdowns help your stats or whatever, you know what I'm saying, wherever you play in fantasy draft, because I had Dak Prescott in my fantasy draft, but I had to let him go, you know. But, you know, I mean, it is what it is. But all he had to do was just manage the game. That's all he had to do. No turnovers, no sacks. Let the defense eat. You know, their defense was their offense. You know? I mean, vice versa. You know, your defense can be your offense. Because I was facing a guy who was a wizard on defense. Like, he didn't even need his offense, to be honest with you. That's how good he was defensively. Like, how the hell you got so good on defense? I mean, when he had the ball, which is crazy, is because when he had the ball on offense, he punted it. He punted the ball because he didn't believe in he didn't believe in offense. He was solely 1,000 committed on defense. He said that defense wins you championships. Offense scores points.
Banks, the rookie, who came off his guy to go back and make that play and break up the touchdown. Big-time play by Banks.
New York does need more from its pass rush this week. They didn't get to Dak once in 24 dropbacks. The Cardinals gave up a pressure rate close to 40, allowed 3 sacks, so there is opportunity.
You know why he only brings 4? Because he can still get to the quarterback. Montez Sweat doesn't there to close the drive.
If Dobbs doesn't have more time, hard to see their passing attack taking off versus the Giants. He only threw for 132 yards, a sub-80 rating.
Brown is a deep there, too.
Per attempt last week. He threw to Zach Ertz 10 times.
And they got Zach Ertz, so they've got weapons.
Down the middle and, so close right off the fingertips.
Really, you could see Arizona trying to keep it close with their defense and then relying more on their running game. James Conner, he hit at a respectable 4.4 a carry, 14 carries.
Yeah, James Conner was pretty good last year for the Steelers, or the year before that, but injuries took a toll on him, and, you know, the Steelers decided to let him go. But he was pretty good, 14. So he rushed the ball 10 more times than Barkley did.
2 yards. Giants rush he faces, gave up 5 a run to Tony Pollard along with 2 TDs.
In the fullback lead, Pollard bounces, the Cowboys score again.
Arizona competed last week, and with their situation, that's kind of a win. If last week really was just one game, then the G-Men better make a statement this week and not just scratch out a 3-point win.
Yeah, because if they lose to the Arizona Cardinals, they're not beating San Francisco. They're not. They're not. So week 2 is obviously, because I don't really go off of week 1, you know. But week 2 through week 4 or 5, that's when it really, you know, starts to blossom. But week 2, I would say it's a must-win. Week 1 wasn't really a must-win, but week 2 is a must-win. Because if you go down 0-2, you might as well just close the books. You might as well just close the books.
Let the world know your thoughts on things in the comment section. Let's see what the prediction panel has for us.
Again, look at this. Look at this. The same shit that happened last time against the Cowboys and Giants. Everybody picked the Giants, but Daniel Jeremiah picked the Cardinals. Look at this. Everybody and their grandmama picked the Giants to win this game. Wolf, Colleen Wolf, Rank, Grant, Assessor, that's Maurice Jones-Drew, Gordon, Shock, I don't know that dude's name. and I don't know who that girl is. Patra. They all picked the Giants. And look, only one person picked the Cardinals. Same shit like last time, right?